Aloha, and thanks for stopping by. I want to take a few minutes to talk about tax-free retirement, how you can create your own tax-free personal pension plan and basically kiss the IRS goodbye forever. Yeah, we're talking about just saying no to qualified plans. These qualified plans, the selling point is you can defer the taxes later. Well, that's great because we all want to pay less taxes. However, the truth in this is these plans are a complete failure. In October of 2009, Time magazine published an article titled regarding the 401k. The title of the article was Why It's Time to Retire the 401k. It stated the ugly truth is that the 401k is a lousy idea, a rotten repository for our retirement reserves. It went on to state that the biggest factor in whether the 401k works as designed has to do with when you retire. If the market rises that year, you're fine. However, if you retired last year, you're toast. 52% of the workers today have savings of less than $25,000. 75% have savings less than $10,000. 36% of our population over 55 years of age have saved less than $10,000. The truth is, most Americans will be too poor to retire at 65. So here's a couple of questions. First question, would you agree that we are in the worst debt in our country's history? We're currently at $14 trillion in our national debt and growing rapidly. I didn't even know how much a trillion was, so here's a good example. If we converted that into time, if you took 1 million seconds, that comes out to 12 days. If you took 1 billion seconds, that's 31 years. But if you took 1 trillion seconds, that's almost 32,000 years. Now really, how much are we sticking this little guy? Second question. Whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or 50s, or older, do you think taxes will be higher or lower by the time you'd like to retire? Well, here's some data. Social Security is going broke. In 2008, 65% rely on Social Security for half of their income. 33% rely on it for 90% of their income, and 1 in 7 Americans receive a check from Social Security. The ratio from workers to retiree in 1960 was 5 workers for every retiree. 2009, we're down to 3.3. As the baby boomers age, they are getting out of the workforce and there's fewer workers. It's projected that by 2020, we're going to be down to 2 workers per retiree. In 2010, Social Security outlays exceeded revenues. 2011, the average benefit check is nearly $1,200 a month, and up to 85% of the benefits are taxed. By 2030, Medicare Trust Fund is slated to go broke. 7 years later, Social Security Trust will go broke, if not sooner. So the likely solution that most experts start pointing to is to increase taxes. In October of 2008, Newsweek published an article, It's Time for Young Voters to Get Mad. It stated, you have a heavily mortgaged future, you'll pay for Social Security and Medicare for aging baby boomers. So the truth is, taxes must go up. So let's put this in perspective. The selling point of these qualified plans is that taxes are deferred. That's why people get in them. However, the unobvious point is taxes will more than likely be higher later. Now, does that really make sense? In that same magazine, it stated the needed federal tax increase might total 50% over the next 25 years. So, do you want to pay taxes now or later? Obviously, the choice is ours. Fortunately, we do have a new solution, and this new solution is going to equip you for a tax-free retirement income. It will also allow you to pass that inheritance tax-free to your heirs. Qualified plans, the bottom line is, are subject to market risk, future tax increases, taxes on Social Security, which equates to a sinking and broken system. Plan today to protect tomorrow. Let me meet with you and see how we can help build your future and stop the bleeding. I thank you for your time. Mahalo.